Welcome to Old's Mob 455. We're back at the shop and we acquired a new tool. Probably laughing, but you wouldn't believe how often a big adjustable wrench comes in handy. And when you're a young kid and you're working on a car, you want to stick the money into the car. But you know there's tools that are required to get the job done, but you'd rather stick money into the car than the tools that are required to end up working on it. So your tools accumulate slowly. And when we were younger, we had straight screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, vice grips, adjustable wrenches. And when it came time to taking something, especially when you're working on 4x4 trucks, you got to take the hubs apart and stuff. And you know, how many people have a socket set like this? You hardly ever use these things. So if you have to, and you can find some tubing, even some muffler tubing will work. You put the nut on top, you make a notch where all the points are, and you take your saw and you cut little grooves, and then you just take the nut and you pound it in there and you flatten it out and stick it in a vise, squeeze it, weld them back up, and this will get the job done. You're really not supposed to be cranking on it that hard anyway because you're tightening up on a bearing surface, you know. So this will get the job done. It fits in there and you can do it cheap. But today we're talking about adjustable wrenches. A lot of times somebody's in a hurry and they need 8mm. And your buddy comes back with this, and I says an 8mm, we got that in the second drawer. He goes, it's quicker, and all you're doing is taking a screwdriver. This will be fine. Then it goes up to other sizes. They got a million different sizes. But this tool, they're expensive. They can be used for multiple purposes. If you have two of them, you can get a lot of work done. If something is bent, even a frame or whatever, you're sticking these two together. And this one's even graduated, metric and American, English. And you get two chunks of, or like a wave and a frame or whatever, and you take these and you fight against them. You can straighten metal out. There's a lot of leverage on this thing. Most guys have this big, and then they stick a pipe on the end. Well, you'll see how tools graduate everywhere. If you just have the same size wrench here and you put a pipe on it, something's going to bust up here. So, like I said, try to get as many tools as you can and you'll make your life more easy on you. And try to get them at rummage sales or when somebody's passing away and they've got a whole snap-on tool set, the box and everything, you can get it for half the price. Don't go out and buy brand new stuff. I think everybody's knowing what Cresent wrench, or this is called a rigid. And all the tools, you can go to Harbor Freight and buy tools if you don't use them very often. But if you're a professional and you're using a tool, the more you use it, the more they wear out. So you got to get good tools that are made out of quality steel. And you know, a lot of guys will use this hole to pry stuff, and then they bend their wrench, or they take an open end wrench and they take a box end, and then they, stick the wrenches together and to get something free, but also they snap off part of it. When you take that tool back to Craftsman and you want to get it replaced, they know exactly what you did.